Eleanor offered her tea. They sat across from one another, not as enemies, but not quite as family. "I don't know if Derek will ever understand," Julia said. "He's angry and hurt. But I'm sorry for what we did." Eleanor nodded. "Thank you for letting Emma visit. That means everything. I'll bring her again," Julia promised. "Even if Derek doesn't come around, she needs her grandma." That night, Eleanor stood at the upstairs window and looked out over her yard. The tulips had long since withered. But beneath the soil she knew, the bulbs slept, ready to bloom again in spring. So was she. The days grew. Shorter nights came earlier, and the chill in the air deepened. But Eleanor felt none of the cold she once did. Her house, her home, had become a place of warmth again, filled with the quiet hum of healing. Every Saturday now, Emma came over. They baked planted daffodils in the backyard and painted birdhouses. Sometimes they watched old movies while wrapped in blankets. Sometimes they said very little at all. But in those silences, there was peace. And occasionally, Julia came too. She no longer tried to explain or defend. She just sat, sipped tea, and helped Eleanor fold laundry or wash dishes. A quiet truce had formed, one built not on perfect forgiveness but on shared love for a little girl with a bright laugh. As for Derek, he stayed away. Eleanor had stopped expecting an apology or even understanding. She had accepted that some relationships might never be repaired. But she also knew that life could surprise you just as it had the day Emma knocked on her door. One afternoon, Eleanor was pruning the rose bushes when she saw a man standing at the gate. Derek, he looked older, more tired, like someone who had finally run out of anger. His eyes met hers, unsure, almost childlike. "I don't want to fight," he said. Eleanor wiped her hands on her gardening apron and walked slowly to the gate.